Hey, what's going on? It's Eric with CADDO Lawn Care. Today was probably the most eventful day that we have had so far this season, and it was tough.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extra.
Okay, we just got to the back of this yard, and this is what it looks like. There's trash everywhere. This grass is up to my knees. We already finished the front, now we're at the back. It's pretty good. There's just a lot of trash everywhere. It's done. What do you think about this yard? Sorry.
Never mowing a yard like this again.
Don't ever let your lawn get this bad. This is so bad.
One of the best to ever do it.
We're pretty much done with the back. We just need to blow that.
Here's the front of the property. We had already finished with a few of our yards that we had scheduled yesterday, but since yesterday was Oklahoma weather standard, we basically had 40-mile-per-hour winds with, I think it was like 50-mile-per-hour gusts. It was extremely crazy, and this weather came out of nowhere. Also a cold front, you know, there was warnings or wind advisory warnings that they didn't want anybody outside for, you know, debris or anything that could have been blown and hit you. And even, you know, in our backyard, lawn chairs get thrown. So we decided to contact all of our customers, let them know, hey, you know, with safety issue out there, you know, we really don't want to get hit by flying stuff. So we just rescheduled and finished everything today. You know, we got off to a late start because, of course, it wouldn't be Oklahoma without the abnormal weather. We got hit with a freeze warning at about 11 p.m. that night, and it lasted to about 9 or 10 this morning. So there was frost on the grass and everything, and we decided, hey, we're gonna have to delay when we start. So we got off to a late start, and then we went to our first two properties, which I suspected were gonna be a little bit more tough than our normal yards, and I wanted to just knock those out first. Unfortunately, that was wrong for me to think that way, because we showed up to our first yard. It was pretty crazy. The gentleman is trying to sell the house. I don't think the yard has been cut for probably a few months. It was overgrown. Yeah, it just took us a while. It took us about an hour to do that yard. It wasn't as bad as our second yard. So our second yard, oh boy. So our second yard, it was a property that we went and gave an estimate on. We knew that it was tall, but we weren't expecting the amount of work that it was actually gonna need. So when we show up, we noticed that there was a city violation order kind of tucked in the grass, but we found it and we weren't aware that this yard had been hit by the city. So for our business, and I believe I put a post about it on Instagram, for our business, we make sure that when we give an estimate for a yard, that we kind of think about how long it's going to take us, the work that we're going to be able to put into it, whether it's the quality of work or, you know, the duration, and if it's going to be something that's going to put us behind. So Unfortunately, that yard took us about 2.5 hours just because it was so much grass and it was so, I would say trashy, but that might not be the correct term for it, probably. But there was just so much trash in the yard that we ended up having to pick up a lot of it before we could even mow. I talked to the customer. I explained to her our situation as far as, you know, what our charge is for properties that are already noticed by the city as violating their ordinance code or whatever. So we told her what our price was. She agreed with it. She was extremely apologetic. We understood the circumstances that she relayed to us, and we said, you know, we'll take care of it, don't worry. It was tiring. Maddie and Dylan were getting tired, and they, you know, there are times where they just wanted to give up, but, you know, we kind of had a little powwow. We said, hey, this is lawn care. This is this industry. It's going to be tough. It's going to be vigorous. You know, there are going to be times when you don't want to do it and you want to just give up, but our motto, our thing is, don't ever give up. You know, hunker down, hustle, get out there and get it done. I told them, and this is verbatim what I told them, is you worry about doing a quality job. I'll worry about getting us paid. I'm not going to put my business in jeopardy because of somebody's ignorance or somebody's inability to maintain their property correctly. So whenever we do stuff like that, I make sure that we're going to get paid correctly and appropriately. We did the job, and I explained to the customer it wasn't going to be 100% beautiful just because it hadn't been cut. I think it hadn't been cut in like a few months. So basically we got it done, and then we went on to our other property, our normal properties, and then and moved on from there. You know, in circumstances like that, you don't want to cut yourself short. You want to make sure that you're looking out for your employees, you're looking out for your team, your crew, whoever works for you, and making sure that everything that you're putting them in, whether it be a job or something, is going to not only pay them correctly, but pay yourself and your business. Because I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm not going to waste the people that work for me and their time, because it's valuable. So when we're out there doing a job, if somebody's negligent and doesn't want to take care of their property, well then, unfortunately, they're going to have to pay for it. So how'd y'all feel about today's work? Dylan, Maddie?
Hard
What?
and tiring.
We're all tired. It's a very, very tiring day. Like I said, a lot of these yards weren't taken care of, so we had to take care of them, and it was tough. If you're watching this video and you have a backyard, front yard, side yard, if you have any property, take care of your grass. Pick up your trash, please. For the sake of all lawn care guys and girls out there, it sucked today. But you know what? It's part of lawn care. Look at Dylan's shirt right here. Just covered in grass. Now, I told him it was an experience because you're out there, you're experiencing yards that are big, you know, not manicured, not taken care of, and you know it gives you a better idea. So when you go out there and you give an estimate, you have a better understanding of what estimate you want to give. So if you're out there and you see a yard that's similar to something you cut and it took you 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours to take care of it, you know how to give a more appropriate estimate. All right, guys, so we're at our last few houses. Like I said, it was a very tiring day. Maddie and Dylan were tired. You know, it is what it is. This is lawn care. This is working hard. If you want something in life, you got to work hard for it. We know that. They know that. Everybody should know that. We love doing what we do. We love going out there, making something from nothing. It makes us feel good at the end of the day. But we hope you enjoyed our video. Pretty much a few more days until we get our new mower. There should be a video out pretty soon, and we'll post that and post some previews and stuff of it later on. But hey guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in a few days.